Good morning students, welcome back to your English class. Hope all of you are fine. Students, today we are going to discuss about the chapter Quran. It is the second part of Glimpses of India. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about the place Quran, about their people and the wildlife. It is really an interesting chapter, so listen it very attentively. So let's begin. Quran is the smallest district in Karnataka. So it is the part of India. It is in the southwestern part of India near Mangalore. It is also called a piece of heaven because around 30% of area of this district is covered with rainforest. So it's really very wonderful. It is also called Kodagu. Kodagu or Kodagu. Here the people grown different kind of spices and they did coffee plantation. So their main business is of spices and coffee plantation, which attract lot of visitors here. Now let's discuss about people of Kodagu. They feel that they are descendants of Arabs or Greeks. How they feel that? Let's discuss that. There is a story behind it. The first story is this, that once upon a time, some soldiers of Alexander army, they are coming back after a very big war. They are coming back from the side of south along the coast of Karnataka, and when they are returning back, they settled here because of tiredness. These people married amongst the locals and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, means the way they fight with others. They marry there and they also set their customs and rituals with the local people. They are a bit different from the Hindus and to Muslims, but their cultures and traditions are followed by the people living in Kodagu. This is the first story about Alexander's army, and the other theory is also there, and that is the people of Arab origin who maybe came here or maybe stay here. Actually they feel that the dress normally worn by the people of Kodagu is from the Arab tradition. The dress is like, it is a long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavas. Kodavas is the name given to the people who are staying in Kodagu. I am repeating for you, a long black coat with a waist embroidered, means they wear a cloth on their waist which is embroidered. And the name of this dress is Kupia, Kuppia. Kupia. Kodagus have a very great tradition of hospitality and they are more willing to tell about their stories of bravery. Even they have a tale of bravery, and this tale of bravery is this, that the first chief of Indian army, General Cariappa, is from Kodagu. So it's really a thing of honor. Even now, Kodagus are the only people in India who are permitted to carry firearms or guns without a license. As we all know that in whole India, we need a license to keep a gun with us. But for the people of Kodagu, it is exemption. They don't need any kind of license for it. The river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forests of Kodagu. So we are having river Kaveri from this area. Mahasi, it is the name of a fish. We found this fish in abundance in this area. So even kingfishers dive to catch these fishes. So we are having Mahasi, the fish and kingfishers in this area. So this area actually having lot of wildlife, because around 30% of area is covered with forest, as I already told you. So wildlife is there. Here there are lot of squirrels and langurs which eat fruits and also play with visitors whenever they reach there. So tourists came here for adventure with river rafting, canoeing. Canoeing means sport of traveling in a light narrow boat. Rappelling means that when some of the climbers climb on mountain with the help of rope, that is called rappelling. Ropes climbing, as you all know, that when the mountaineers climb on mountains, it is called rope climbing. And mountain biking, these are some sports which are very famous in Korak, and people love to do that, especially visitors. Now let's talk about the wildlife of Korak. There are a lot of birds, bees and butterflies which always accompany you when you travel towards this area. Here macaques. Macaques are like African langurs, squirrels, slender lories. These are like thin parrots. They always keep a watchful eye on you when you are moving towards the forest. To climb to the Bahamagiri hills brings a very great view, brings a panoramic view to the entire landscape of the Korak. People love to walk on the bridge, which is made by wooden sticks and it is tied with ropes from the both sides. It is around 64-acre island of Nisargadamu. And one of the most important thing which we are having there, and that is Buddhist monks. Hopefully everyone in their life seen a Buddhist monk. They normally wearing deep red or maroon color and yellow color clothes. They are staying there because that place is far from the traffic of city, and the people who are living there, they are living in really peace. So in the end, it is a surprise that many visitors came here just for getting salvation or for getting mental peace. It is like the heart and soul of India. So every person in their life who know about Korak have a dream to visit this place for getting peace, because it's really pleasant place. Hopefully children, you understand this chapter, go through the summary and try to get all the points. If you have any confusion regarding anything, you can contact me. So read this summary, read this whole chapter and try to identify the answers which are given in your text. And wish that you guys go through this whole chapter thoroughly. I'm just summing up this chapter by providing you one more view, that is, this is the smallest district in Karnataka. People of Korak, they feel that they are descendants of Arabs or Greeks, means they belong from Greek or Arab. Tale of bravery. The first chief, General Cariappa, is from Korak, and the people of Korak having lot of tales regarding their bravery. Wildlife and nature. As we all know that there are a lot of forests, so a lot of wildlife is there, and lot of visitors visit this place to enjoy the beauty of nature. Hopefully you understand and try to learn each and everything given in this chapter. And for confusions, don't worry, I am here. You can contact me anytime. So stay blessed, stay at home. Thank you.